ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. I am the Ink Northerner, and as you can tell from the opening, we are back yet again with another Evercade cartridge review. This will be the penultimate one prior to the new carts coming out later on this year. So what are we on today? Well, today we are reviewing the Atari Lynx Collection 1. Now, the Lynx is a console that I never had. It's never been anything that I've particularly looked to getting either, so I'm interested to see what these games hold. Maybe it might encourage me to buy an Atari Lynx, who knows. Anyway, let's move on and have a look at what the games are on here. Okay everyone, let's take a look at what games are on this Atari Lynx Cartridge 1. So first up we have Awesome Golf, a 1991 sports game. We then have Basket Brawl, a 1992 action game. Crystal Mines 2, Buried Treasure, seems to have two dates, 1992 and 2003 puzzle. Cybervirus, a 2002 first-person shooter. Dracula the Undead, a 1991 adventure game. Gordo 106, a 1993 platformer. Ishido, The Way of the Stones, a 1990 puzzler. Jimmy Connor's Tennis, a 1993 sports game. Loops, a 2004 puzzle even. Malibu Bikini Volleyball, a 1993 sports game. The Mega Pack Volume 1, which is 2008, seems to be miscellaneous. It looks like it's got 6 different games on it. We have Power Factor, a 1993 action game. Remnant Planet Wars 2000 space shooter. Super Asteroids Missile Command, a 1995 shoot 'em up. Scrapyard Dog, a 1991 action game. Super Squeak, a 1991 puzzle game. Zump, The Final Run, a 2019 puzzler. And we're back to Awesome Golf. So yeah, let's get some gameplay footage rolling and have a look at these games. Okay, so let's get into the first game on the Atari Lynx Collection 1. First up, I'm going to have a look at Awesome Golf. Obviously, where do we want to play? We want to play in the US. Clubhouse, that'll do. Let's try hole 1. The Woolpack, par 4, 367 yards. Don't know much about golf. I can't remember whether let's do the 1. I think the 1 iron is the biggest one. So I assume I press that and I hit that. That should send it straight. Oh, don't hit a bunker. Don't hit a bunker. Mother. I've hit the bunker. Okay, so let's go for 7. No idea. Sliced it out, but it's out. It's out of the bunker. That's 2. I'm on the fairway now. One will be too much. Let's try the 3. Sliced it again. No. Drop, drop, drop. Ah, out of bounds. Hit that far too hard. Okay, so that's going to put me on my 4th stroke on a par 4. Drop now. Ah! Yeah, I quite like my golf games. I don't know much about golf, but let's use the sand wedge and try and chip it out. Okay. That's sliced, never mind. Drop. Yeah, I don't know much about golf. The graphics on this are they're a little bit, I don't know how primitive. I'm not going to keep putting you through the pain of watching me play this badly. It's another one of those games I could probably get into if I play it a bit more. But yeah, I'm not too sure about this one. So with that, let's move on to the next. Okay, so next up we're playing Power Factor. Um, a lot of these games on this Atari cartridge seem to be made by the company Songbird. I don't know much about Songbird. I know nothing about Songbird, if I'm honest. Um, a lot of these things are sort of before my time, but right, okay. Drop down there. Yeah. Oh, what are you? Um, get my ass handed to me here. Okay, so I can destroy things. And I'm dead. I've uh, I've got a feeling that this would look better rather than being on my monitor. It would look better on the handheld. Again, it's bright, it's colourful. I'll give it that, but it's not the best game. Oh, there we go. Destroyed that. Yeah, it's bright, it's colourful, but you know, bright and colourful is not everything. Controls are a bit. Yeah, the controls are a bit clunky. I don't know what I would expect from this. I imagine a modern version of this wouldn't be too bad with sort of modern graphics and and a modernish story. Not that I know what the story is behind this. You just look like you're a spaceman and you've got to survive by the looks of things. Although I'm doing a bit better than I was before with the first level. Oh. So yeah, I think we'll take this until the next time I die, and then we'll move on to the final game that I'm going to look at. And there we go. So yeah, let's move on to the last game and then we'll come back and wrap up. Okay, so the last game we're going to look at is Scrapyard Dog, which is an action game. I'm not going to look at the story, just going to get into the game. Your dog's been kidnapped by the looks of things. Music's disabled, but it's fine. I'm sure I've seen somebody playing this before. Might have been UK Kraut actually. Again, I think because I've got this on the monitor, the graphics don't look the best. They look very, very heavy pixels. It would probably look a lot better on the it would look a lot better on the Evercade screen itself rather than on the PC monitor. As I've said with the rest of with a lot of these sort of games, that I like the colourfulness of them. They're, you know, it's not something you generally see nowadays in terms of the amount of colour that these have. What are you doing? That these games have. Sorry. Try to concentrate and talk at the same time. It's not the best. Again, yeah, I think I'm gonna enjoy this game a bit more when I get into it a bit more than these few playthroughs now. But it's it looks like a reasonably simple-ish game, but you know it's and the graphics are a bit blocky, but it's not the worst game. It's quite easy to control. Okay, I don't know what that does. Yeah, that's I assume is the end of the first level. Move on to go on to the vehicle section. Okay, don't know what the vehicle section is. The vehicle section does exactly what it says on the tin. The claw kills you as well. Yeah, again, I quite like this. I'm going to play a bit more of it. But yeah, let's go back to the games room and do some wrap up. Okay, so we are back in the games room. Just for my final thoughts on the Atari Lynx Collection Volume 1. All in all, it's another one of them. I kept saying throughout the video on it, in handheld mode, these games will look fantastic. On the monitor or on TV, probably not. They don't look as good. That said, having played the rest of the games now, giving them a go, I'm not going to go out my way to buy an Atari Lynx. The collection and second one will be enough for myself. But yeah, I can understand why people would want them. It looks like a decent system, does the Lynx, at least based on the games that are on here. So you've got 17 games on this cartridge. So again, like every single one of these cards, even the Xenocrisis Tanglewood one, even though it's only got 2 games on it, you're getting massive value for your money in these cartridges. And I really do hope that Funstock continue to support it and it continues to grow and we get more and more collections. I've got the 4 that are due out this year so far on pre-order. I'm really looking forward to those. But anyway, enough about that. Let's get back to the Atari Lynx Collection 1. So what do I consider the worst game on this? Now, normally I would have said the Mega Pack Volume 1 because it's just a load of little tiny games in there. But I'm actually going to say Jimmy Connor's Tennis. And the only reason I'm saying that is because I'm not very good at it. I didn't manage to return a shot once in the 2 games that I played. So yeah, Jimmy Connors unfortunately fits in there. What did I consider the best game on here? Probably Dracula the Undead. I like that adventure story that was in there. I haven't got too far into it, so I'm looking forward to getting into it again a bit more. What would I rate this cartridge in terms of 1 to 5? I'm gonna go. I would probably put this at around about a 2.5. I know I said ages ago I didn't want to do half, but I think it deserves more than a 2. Slightly less than a 3. So middle ground. Again, another cartridge. I won't make it your first one out of the collection to buy, but if you've not got it, go out and get it. So yeah, all that's left for me to do is thank you for watching. I've been the Ink Northerner, and I'll catch you on the next.